Y está la presentación.
Al estilo de Martín.
Que les guste y que disfruten de él.
Sociedad Deportiva Eibar is enjoying its fourth season in the Spanish top flight. They were promoted to La Liga in 2014 for the first time in 75 years, and since then they've avoided relegation. They are also the first European club to be awarded a certificate by UEFA for their financial management. The city of Eibar is very small and is located in the Basque country. Its main economic activity was based on the manufacture of iron, which led to an important local arms industry, which is why it's known as the City of Arms. Since the middle of the last century, the industry has diversified, and they've been manufacturing everything from sewing machines to motorcycles, and even staplers, small appliances and car parts, among other products, as well as guns, but only for hunting. Eibar belongs to the Basque country and is situated in the western part of the province of Gipuzkoa and has around 27,300 inhabitants. Bilbao Airport is the easiest way to reach Eibar. It is located 48 kilometers from Ipurua and accessed using the AP8 motorway, and you can also travel by bus. Eibar has a train and bus station, and the stadium can be reached by foot. There are a number of hotels in Eibar. The closest to the stadium is Unzaga Plaza, which is just 900 meters away. It is perfect for those looking for comfortable accommodation, good service and an unbeatable location, as it's the only hotel in the heart of the city. The rooms are €75 a night. A little further out is the Casa Rural Sossola, at around 2 kilometers from Ipurua. It is an old 16th century house that has been converted into a silent and peaceful place to stay. Price per night is €100.
The fact that Eibar is playing in the first division has put us on the map, and now a lot of people know about us who maybe did not before. I therefore want to take advantage of that fact to invite football fans and non-football fans to come and visit Eibar, eat in our city, enjoy the city and its people. Everyone who comes to Eibar will feel welcome as soon as they arrive in the city and start to wander around, because the local people in Eibar are kind, tolerant, and they ensure that visitors settle in immediately.
We are in Arate, the highest part of Eibar, the lungs and the heart of the city. The lungs because it is the place where the air is purest. We go up every time we need to breathe fresh country air. It's also the heart because this is where our mother is, who is none other than the Virgin of Arate. She is the one who we ask for everything we need from, and when children are born they are presented to her, which brings protection and good health. We are in the Campo de Olave, which is one of the most important natural points of all Eibar, and in this case in Arate. From here you can see the whole of Eibar, and when there is a southerly wind and the weather is very good, you can even see as far as the San Donato, which is a hill in Navarra. And now we leave the natural environment of Arate, and I will show you the church of San Andres in Eibar. We're here in front of the Church of San Andres, that together with San Juan are the city's two patron saints. It is a building built in the 15th century in the Basque Gothic era, and it houses great treasures inside. Here we are inside the church in front of the altarpiece made by Andrés de Arauz. Andrés de Arauz was one of the best religious sculptors in this area, and it was his last work. He died while he was working on this altarpiece. The cross on which St. Andrew was martyred can be seen on the altar. This cross is the same cross as on the flag in the town hall, a white background with a red cross. Eibar also wear the same cross on their shirt, because St. Andrew is a very important icon in Eibar.
Everyone who loves the Basque sport pelota also knows Eibar because of La Catedral, the cathedral which is located here. The football cathedral is San Mamés, and the pelota cathedral is the Astelena pelota court, and that is in Eibar. It is a place with a lot of history and can be visited at any time. There are always top matches to watch, making it a big sporting attraction, which in turn means more people visit our city.
On this fronton pelota court, some of the best pelota players in history have played. It was built in 1904, and as you can see, it is perfect, ready for action. This pelota court is called Astelena, which is no coincidence. Astelena means Monday in Basque, and it comes from the fact that in Eibar, pelota matches were played on a Monday. People stopped going to work to come instead to the fronton to watch the matches, and that is where the name comes from.
Everyone should visit the museum we have. It tells the history of the industry and the munitions that were produced here. The good thing about the areas of the town like Urquizu, Amanya and Iparrua is that they are all areas with half a dozen good tapas bars, so you can go and try a few different pinchos. Here, both in the very centre of town and in the residential areas, we have lots of things worth trying, both traditional pinchos like a Spanish tortilla or the more sophisticated pinchos that are being created now. You can find them all at the bars in all of the neighbourhoods.
The best thing is to share something with a friend. You can't come here on your own. A friend like, for example, the former Eibar player I'm waiting for now, Xavi. As soon as he comes, we're going to eat something together.
How are we? All good?
Great. Here we are.
It's very typical to meet friends here and eat something together. Not perhaps for a meal as such, but a little snack before you go for a big lunch or for an evening meal.
We have a competition here to find the best gilda. Now, it's a typical Basque tapa with chili, anchovy and olives. It's very popular, and all the bars take part with a prize for the best 3. And of course, all of Eibar gets to try them.
This is the winner of the aperitif competition here in Eibar, the first prize. It is an aperitif that's seasoned with a type of ceviche. It has giant squid and lobster and is marinated in lemon juice with garlic and peppered onion.
We've shared dressing rooms, buses and hotel rooms together.
Many hours in a bus. Back in those days, all the away trips were by bus.
All the trips were by bus. We ended up spending an awful lot of time together in them. One of the secrets of Eibar's success was this, the unity of the team. We spent so much time together, training and travelling together for matches.
He came here from Real Sociedad reserves, and all he had to do was to play, but without that defensive mentality. But here, the first thing you have to do is to defend. And I think he learnt that here, how to position yourself and defend well. And, well, he had everything else. He was very skillful, with a touch I've never seen from anyone else. Well, we'll leave you here. We're going to continue eating pinchos in Eibar, which is great because there are so many to choose from. The people, the fans, and the football here is great to enjoy. So please visit whenever you can.
We hope to see you here one day. All the best.
From a food point of view, and sitting down in a restaurant, here in Eibar, we don't have too many restaurants, but what we do here is use quality products from around here.
Our cuisine is quite simple. We try to use local produce, using ingredients from around these parts. Without overcomplicating things, we try to look after our clients. We try not to be too expensive and produce good quality food, with a focus on our diners enjoying themselves. And of course, we do too. So we always try to give a modern twist to traditional dishes. I'm going to make you something from our local produce, some tuna and onions, a classic recipe with some modern touches. We'll add some baby leaves, some cuttlefish, and a dash of wasabi. In the Basque country, we normally leave things a bit raw, undercooked, so they have more flavour. And we cook it for 8 minutes. We turn it over and put it on the plate. Then we add some wasabi-flavoured seaweed. It's a bit spicy, but it livens it all up a bit and gives it a modern flavour. I hope you like it.
We call Eibar an open shopping centre. It is a fact that we have lots of small shop owners who sell quality products, especially in the textile sector. We also have some of the bigger retailers who sell Spain's best-known brands, so any visitor here can go out and enjoy our shops.
How do people feel about the club at this moment in time? I think it provides a lot of hope to everybody. When people are depressed, they tend to shut down and not do much. But with Eibar currently in the first division, it gives them something to look forward to and adds a little joy to everyone's life.
Iparua Municipal Stadium was opened in 1947 and it was remodeled and restructured back in 1988. It has a capacity of just over 7,000 spectators.
Here we have been in the third division, in regional leagues, and the second for so many years. This is the fourth season in the first division, and it really is a miracle that comes from many years of effort, hard work, and determination that is accompanied by the hard-working DNA we have here in the town of Eibar. We are people that like to fight, on a journey with the ability to reinvent ourselves. In the 2013-2014 season, we went up as champions from the second division. We have loads of great memories from all that time. People have treated us really well when we go out on the road. Now we have Girona in the first division, and when they come here, we have to show them this.
I'm
José Ignacio Garmendia, a former Eibar player. I spent 19 years here as a goalkeeper. I joined in the third division, played 7 years there, and after several years in the Segunda B, we went up to the second division, and I played 11 years at that level. Now we're in the first division, and we're lucky enough to have a normal group of players. Nobody is here for the money, and that is why I still love Eibar. I feel as if I can identify myself with how the club is run, and I like the way they're doing things. Everybody remembers the final game of the first year in Primera, when we went down on the last day against Córdoba. But then we stayed up because of Elche's problems off the pitch. It was an amazing day. 1 hour after the game, there were still 4,000 people in the stadium after going down, waiting for the coach and players to come back out onto the pitch and thank them for the season in the top league. I think how the fans reacted that day was the greatest thing I've ever seen here.
Here we are in the dining room at Ipurua, and every day we cook here for everyone. The first team players come here with the youth team, and if any members of the board are around, they come too. Whoever is first lays the tablecloth. Everybody gets their own plate and food, and then we all get up and leave and do what we have to do. Here, everyone is the same. The people who work with the team are very important. They are the closest to the players and can help them understand really what the club wants from them. They don't come here just for a period of their lives. They actually feel as if they belong here to this club. And the day they leave, they realize that they have left a little piece of their heart here.
It's important that the players trust you and know you will support them through everything and help them with anything they need. I believe that my job as a kit man is about providing them with more than just clothing and boots. There is another series of very important facets because the kit man spends the most hours with the players on a daily basis. In the end, they talk about many things. Each player has their problems, and we try and help them whenever possible. The injured ones are the ones who need more support, and also the ones that are not starting. We have an advantage over the other clubs. We are lucky to be here. The players feel at home the moment they arrive here because of the way things are around here. Veterans often visit the training ground and there's a good feeling in the changing room. The players organise meals, so after just 2 days after arriving here, a new player will go to a team meal. It makes work enjoyable. We are a united group and everyone is on the same page.
We have a Basque fan base, and what matters most is being loyal to our team. We know when to be there for them and to stick with them when things aren't going well. We don't get angry or upset. The important thing is that we're here for them.
The Eibar fans, their players and the inhabitants of the city in general are known as armeros, because of their historical association with the making of traditional arms here.
We get warmed up for the game, we gather strength so we can support the team as much as possible.
The Eibar fans arrive at midday on match day. The various supporters groups and friends meet up in the centre of the city to have a starter, snack and a meal. Later they go to Perua, stopping at bars along the way.
Oscar Teche, born and bred in Eibar. Led Eibar to some remarkable achievements during the 1990s. He's our hero.
We're here with the Eibar fans. It's fantastic. We're having a great time.
For me, being part of Eibar is really exciting. Like I said before, I can now die happy because Eibar are in the first division.